Okay, welcome everybody to Math 696. I'm glad to have you in my class. I recognize many of you from the roster, so I hope we will continue our fun from Saturday or from this summer, and I hope you guys had a just relaxful 1 week break. Okay, so what this class is about, it's about using technology to communicate in mathematics. So there's basically two components. One is the technical aspects, that is the programming part or the technical part, and the other part is the communication part. That is the we want to communicate mathematics well. How do we communicate mathematics well? We're going to be learning some technical tools to help us do that, but if we don't organize our thoughts, if we just kind of are scattered in what we're going to do, then our communication is not going to be very good, no matter what cool pictures we can draw. But I do hope we can do some cool pictures and cool animations. So the first part of this class, we're going to learn some basic Python programming. It's all going to be done within the context of a Jupyter notebook. You see it right here. Hopefully you've been able to get that working on your computer. After that part, we're going to spend some time using LaTeX, which is sort of the standard document preparation system that math people, science people use. I hope that's something that you guys will get a lot of benefit out of, especially people who are teaching, writing exams, writing notes for your students, whatever it is that you do. I hope you get a lot of use out of that. And in the last part of the class, we're going to look at the basics of a Python package called Manim. Now, this is the Python package that was created by Grant Sanderson, who is the 3 blue, 1 brown, or 3 brown, 1 blue, whatever it is. He's that guy. And so we're going to use that to make some cool animations. Now, if you haven't written a line of code in your entire life or in 30 years or whatever, and you're apprehensive or you're nervous and you're thinking, hey, I thought this was going to be kind of a relaxing course, and you're describing something that sounds terrifying. I understand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe a lot of things. I'm going to teach you a lot of things, or show you a lot of things, I guess I should say, in Python, in LaTeX, and then in Manim, which is a Python package. You're only going to be assessed on some of it. So one of the most common critiques / areas of improvement when I've taught this class in previous years has been that some students who already know programming very well, they didn't get as much out of it just because I wasn't showing them as many advanced features. So I'm going to try to bridge that gap by showing advanced features to those who want to see it, even those who don't want to see it, I guess, but only requiring in the homework more minimal features that I typically would require. I mean, that doesn't mean it's not going to be challenging. I do hope the course is challenging in some sense, or I hope it sort of, causes you to, or makes you have to think about how to do things. On the other hand, it's not a full programming course. So I'm not going to be as concerned with good programming practice, and I'm not going to show you everything that a certain package does, or everything that Python can do, or everything that you can do in Jupyter, or all of the intricacies of LaTeX or whatever. But what I do hope is that I'm going to show you enough information and even show you how to find information. When I record the videos, you'll watch me actually finding information. Now, in principle, I know how to do it. I'm just showing you how I would find out how to do things that I don't know how to do. Or I should say, maybe before I prepare the video, I didn't know how to do it. I prepare the stuff for the video, figure out how to do it, and you'll sort of get an idea for the workflow. How to search for things, how to look up information to do this stuff is another thing that we're going to look at. The other thing, so that's the technical part. If you go over here to the Canvas page, the other thing that we're going to be talking about, I realize I have not posted this yet. The other thing that we're going to be talking about is how to do good mathematical communication. And so we're going to do this. I really thought I had posted it here because I think I mentioned it here. Anyways, sorry. We're going to begin by reading a famous essay written by a mathematician named Paul Halmos. He is kind of, I guess most people would recognize him as one of the greatest mathematical teachers, one of the greatest mathematical expositors. And so we're going to go through an essay written by him about how to write mathematics. And I agree with a lot of the stuff that he says in that document. But one of the things that I hope to also do is, if you disagree with some of the things that he wrote, I want to talk about that as well. And I want to talk about that in the discussions. And we're going to, this is something that a lot of people like, and I hope you guys like it as well. Okay, so that's basically all that I have. I'm going to basically, my goal is to create videos and stuff and post them Monday and Wednesday during the week, and so that'll give you the rest of the week to look at them. But the technical part is basically not basically. The technical part is just going to be it's going to be me writing code in Python and kind of giving you an idea of how to do stuff, and then you'll get practice when you look at the assignments. So I look forward to this class. As always, let me know if you have any questions.